fired up old Johnny today to cultivate strawberries. You'll see there's something not quite right in the transmission. When I push in the clutch, I have to stop the belt drive manually in order for it not to grind when I go into gear. And you might ask why the belt pulley's running, but if we don't run the belt pulley, then it makes an awful noise when it's driving. So it's on the job list to look at this winter. But one of the advantages of old equipment is with the little TLC, we can keep it running for the time being. The purpose of this cultivation is to remove the weeds and also to move the runners back in next to the plants so that they don't go out into the aisle too much. You see the yellow wheel in the front is pushing the runners back toward the mother plants. And the two wheels behind are pulling weeds. And this is followed by two shanks behind the wheel to pull more. And if we look around back, you'll see it really does quite a decent amount of work. I'm doing my normal Friday roundup, and I'm checking sweet potatoes. I'm a little dismayed at how many leaves have been eaten by the deer. And this field is less than 100 meters from the house. It's not our house, but it's one of our employees. And I don't know. The deer are pretty bold. And here I'm checking soybeans. So this year, it's the middle of September, and they're already drying up quite nicely. The way these are looking, I would say we could be a couple weeks away from harvest. These are all the pods hanging. The leaves fall off and then everything dries. Each pod typically has 3 beans in it. We grow them in rows. You can see all the pods lined up here. These are our regular beefsteak tomatoes. We've harvested from the ground up and cut the bottom leaves. They've still got quite a ways to go. So now it's just a waiting game to let the fruit ripen. We don't really need any new fruit because these will be finished in October. And we're cutting a few white ash trees from around the perimeter of one of our fields to supplement our wood supply for this winter. White ash is a wood that will burn green, but leaving the leaves on it will help it to dry a little bit before winter. I'm checking the strawberry tips that we planted a little over a week ago. They've grown, not a lot, but they have grown. There's some new growth here. It's dry, but they're rooting in. If I dig down in the soil here, there's still some soil moisture. So I think they'll be all right. But we are really dry, really need some water. We have so many beans. I wasn't sure if they would make it, but wow. Just loaded. Lots and lots of green beans. And my bird of the day is a sharp-shinned hawk, often referred to as a sharpie. This is a small hawk, a little bit smaller than a crow. This guy flew into the tree above me as I was near the pond.